Hello, amazing new parents. Have you noticed your 3-month-old starting to smile when you sing to them, or lifting their head higher during tummy time? I'm Gentle Mama Voice, a pediatric occupational therapist with 15 years helping families just like yours, and a mom who's been through those sleepless nights and joyful firsts with my own 2 kids. I know how exciting and sometimes overwhelming it can be to watch your baby grow, wondering if they're hitting those milestones. Today we'll celebrate your 3-month-old's incredible developmental leaps together. I'll walk you through their gross motor, fine motor, social and sleep milestones, plus share practical tips to support them along the way. Let's make this journey even more magical. Hit subscribe and the bell for weekly parenting tips to guide you every step. 3 months is such a magical stage. Your baby's no longer a tiny newborn. They're starting to show their personality, connect with you and explore the world in new ways. As a pediatric OT, I've seen how this stage marks a turning point. Their brain and body are making huge strides, from stronger muscles to brighter smiles. But I also know it can bring questions. Are they developing on track? Should they be doing more? Let me reassure you. Every baby grows at their own pace, and today's milestones are just a guide to celebrate their progress. If something feels off, don't hesitate to chat with your pediatrician. But for now, let's focus on the amazing things your 3-month-old is doing. First up, let's talk about those gross motor skills that are making them stronger every day. Let's start with gross motor skills. Those big movements that show your baby's strength. At 3 months, your little one's head control is improving. When lying on their back, they can keep their head centered and even follow a colorful toy, like a red rattle, moving from side to side. Try this at home. Hold a bright toy about 12 inches from their face and move it slowly. They'll love tracking it. During tummy time, they're getting stronger too. They can lift their head between 45 to 90 degrees, almost like a mini push-up, and push down with their legs against the mat. To make tummy time fun, place a small mirror in front of them. They'll be fascinated by their reflection. You might also notice them rolling from their side to their back. Such a big step. And when you support them in a sitting position like on your lap, they can hold their head upright with just a little bobbing. Isn't that incredible? These movements are building the foundation for sitting and crawling later on. If your baby seems to struggle with tummy time, try shorter sessions. Start with 2 minutes and work up. Every moment counts. Let's move on to their fine motor skills. Those tiny hands are starting to do some pretty amazing things too. Now let's look at those adorable little hands and their fine motor skills. At 3 months, your baby's becoming more aware of their hands. They're like tiny explorers. They can open and close their fists, almost like they're waving hello, and they'll start reaching for toys or even your face during snuggle time. Try dangling a soft, lightweight toy, like a plush bunny, above them and watch them stretch for it. They can hold on to toys you place in their hands, gripping them tightly, though they might struggle to let go. Sometimes they'll look surprised when the toy doesn't budge. Another sweet milestone. They're starting to bring their hands to their mouth to suck, which is not only adorable but also a great way for them to self-soothe. You can encourage this by gently guiding their hands to their mouth during fussy moments. It's like giving them a built-in pacifier. These skills are laying the groundwork for grasping and playing later on. Next, let's dive into how your baby's starting to connect with you through their social and communication skills. Get ready for some heart-melting moments. Your 3-month-old is becoming a little social butterfly, and it's the sweetest thing to witness. They're starting to turn their head towards sounds, like your voice or a jingling toy, showing they're curious about the world around them. They're also fascinated by faces, especially yours, so don't be surprised if they stare at you with those big, curious eyes. One of my favorite milestones at this age. They'll smile or coo in response to your voice. Those little ohs and ahs are their way of saying, "I love hearing you, mama." They might even mimic your facial expressions, so try smiling big or sticking out your tongue. They might copy you. They're also using different cries to express needs, like a sharp cry for hunger or a whiny one for tiredness, helping you understand them better. And those tiny facial expressions and body wiggles? That's their early way of communicating with you. To encourage this, talk to them often. Narrate your day or sing a lullaby. They'll light up hearing your voice. Now let's talk about their sleep patterns, because we all know how precious those naps are. Let's talk sleep. Something every new parent cherishes. At 3 months, your baby typically sleeps 14 to 15 hours in a 24-hour period, giving you a bit more rest, hopefully. They'll need 4 to 5 naps during the day, each lasting about 30 to 45 minutes, though some babies might nap longer or shorter depending on their rhythm. You might notice they're starting to settle into a more predictable pattern, which is a lifesaver for planning your day. But here's the thing. At this age, they can't self-soothe yet, so they'll often need your help to fall asleep. A gentle rock, a soft lullaby, or even a cozy swaddle can work wonders. Try creating a consistent bedtime routine, like dimming the lights, singing Twinkle Twinkle, and giving a warm cuddle to signal it's time to sleep. If they wake up after a short nap, give them a few minutes, they might drift back off. Supporting healthy sleep now sets the stage for better rest as they grow. Next, I'll share a few tips to help you support all these amazing milestones we've talked about. As a mom and OT, I've got a few tips to help your 3-month-old thrive. 4 gross motor skills. Make tummy time a daily habit. Try 3 to 5 minutes a few times a day and roll a colorful ball in front of them to encourage head lifting. 4 fine motor skills. Offer soft toys like a fabric book for them to grasp, and gently clap their hands together to build awareness. To boost social skills, have face-to-face chats. Mirror their coos and smiles to encourage bonding. And for sleep, stick to a calming routine and watch for sleepy cues like yawning to catch that nap window. Every small interaction counts, so don't stress if they're not hitting every milestone yet. They'll get there. Now let's wrap up with some encouragement and ways to stay connected on this parenting journey. Seeing your 3-month-old grow is pure magic, isn't it? From their first smiles to those stronger head lifts, you're witnessing the start of an incredible journey. I'm so proud of you for being there every step of the way. Parenting is hard, but you're doing amazing. I'd love to hear from you. What's your favorite milestone so far? Share in the comments and tag a new parent who'd love this info. Subscribe for more weekly tips to make parenting easier. And if you're ever concerned, a quick chat with your pediatrician can ease your mind. Every baby blooms in their own time, and I'm here to support you through it all. You got this, mama.